Have you ever bought something ordinary? A piece of furniture, a decoration, only to find out it came with a horrifying secret? What if that secret wasn't just a story, but a curse that could ruin your life? Today, we're diving into the chilling tale of the Dybbuk Box. What seemed like an ordinary antique wine cabinet turned out to be one of the most haunted objects in history. So buckle up, this is a story you'll never forget. But before we start, let me ask you, would you dare to open this box if it were in your home? It all started in 2001 when Kevin Manus, a collector of unusual antiques, attended an estate sale in Portland, Oregon. There he spotted a dusty antique wine cabinet. Its wood was intricately carved, and it seemed like a harmless, maybe even charming, addition to his collection. But when he spoke to the family selling the item, they told him it had belonged to their grandmother, a Holocaust survivor. She had always warned, "Never ever open this box." Kevin, curious and skeptical, ignored their warnings. He took the box home, and that's when the nightmare began. At first, it was small things, lights flickering, strange noises at night. But soon, Kevin began having vivid, terrifying dreams. An old woman with hollow eyes whispered in a language he didn't understand. He'd wake up in a cold sweat, feeling like something or someone was watching him. Then physical symptoms appeared. Kevin's hair began falling out. He developed mysterious illnesses that doctors couldn't explain. And his house? It was filled with strange smells, sometimes sweet, like jasmine, other times putrid, like rotting flesh. Desperate for answers, Kevin decided to open the box to see what it contained. Inside, he found odd objects: 2 locks of hair, a dried rosebud, a small goblet, and a candle holder. At first, they seemed harmless, but the events that followed would prove otherwise. Unable to bear the eerie occurrences, Kevin listed the box on eBay, including all the unsettling details in the description. A college student bought it, brushing off the warnings as superstition, but the curse followed the box. The student began experiencing the same nightmares, the same illnesses, and even stranger phenomena, shadows that moved in the corners of his vision, and objects that disappeared only to reappear in odd places. His roommates begged him to get rid of it, and so the box changed hands again and again. Each owner reported similar terrifying experiences: broken relationships, financial ruin, mysterious fires, and overwhelming fear. The Dybbuk Box had gained notoriety as one of the most haunted objects in existence. Finally, the box was purchased by Jason Haxton, a museum director and paranormal investigator. Jason was determined to study it, but his experiences were far from scientific. Jason developed unexplained rashes, choking sensations, and hallucinations. Desperate for help, he turned to rabbis and spiritual advisors, who instructed him on how to contain the box's dark energy. Today, the Dybbuk Box resides in Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum in Las Vegas, sealed away to prevent further harm. Visitors claim to feel dizzy, nauseous, or overwhelmingly anxious when standing near it. Some even say they hear faint whispers coming from the box itself. So what exactly is the Dybbuk Box? According to Jewish folklore, a Dybbuk is a restless spirit that clings to the living, causing chaos. Was this box truly a vessel for such a spirit, or is it all a modern myth? Skeptics say it's just a coincidence, a psychological phenomenon. fueled by fear and suggestion. But the consistent reports from its owners make you wonder, can so many people be wrong? One thing's for sure, those who've encountered the Dybbuk Box agree on one thing. It's not worth the risk. So, I'll leave you with this question. If the Dybbuk Box were in front of you right now, would you open it